Hello and welcome to our Scrapbook Live for August of 2024. My name is Alice Bull, and I am here from the Scrap Happy community, and we are going to do this fun event. I am going to show you an amazing kit of supplies that I have in front of me from the Scrap Room. You can find them at scrap-room.com. So just letting you know where to find the supplies I'm using today. This is their August Flavors of the Month kit. I peaked, you guys. I'm so excited. It's a beautiful kit, and yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be hard to choose what to scrapbook with today, which means that even after today, I am going to have some extra good days of scrapbooking ahead of me. So yeah, thank you, Allison. She popped the link right in the chat for us. So if you're here, that's where you can find it, scrap-room.com. Okay, well, let's have a look at the kit. First off, when I opened up the kit last night, it's like you get hit by this like shock of smell because optional add-in, like they'll do it automatically unless you request not to. You get a little free coffee sample, and this month is caramel chai. And when I opened up that box, it may have been nighttime, but I almost ran to my coffee maker, I will tell you. And I had too much energy to have coffee this morning, so let's just say that I could not have it this morning. In my kit, I also have a sketch, and they send out a cut file. And you guys, check out the cut file for this month. Look at the cute little tent with the trees. Why do I not know how to use my silhouette machine? Like, seriously. That's so cute. And I have camping photos. I'm not even kidding. I have camping photos. I printed them. I looked at this. I'm like, ah. So it's not like I will never have more camping photos, but I think I might have to figure this out. Not on live, that would be super boring. There's also a sketch in here, and I thought it was really cute. They kind of created a little scene. They got a couple of photos. They have like samples with the little hot air balloon, which I thought was adorable. Obviously, those would be like embellishment clusters or not, kind of like a base layer. I thought that was cute. Okay, so what's in the kit? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. In addition to the flavors of the month, which gives me 4 mini kits, I also get their add-on embellishment kit. So I just get a few extra little things to play with, which is always super fun. So we'll explore that as I go through each part of the kit. Okay, I think this is good. Oh, and why am I excited so much about this kit? Well, A, I love using it, but also today I get to give away a free one to one of you that is here live with me. So, perks of attending the live session. If you're not on the newsletter, let's go to scraphappy.org/subscribe. Get on the list because yeah, there's good things happen. Well, is one of these actually? I figured it out. There we go. There you go. Scraphappy.org/subscribe to get on the newsletter list. If you're here live, you're probably already on the list, so you're good. In fact, you have to be on the list. Louise says, I'm in the UK and I used to get this kit. I loved it. I wonder if they still send it to the UK. Probably, probably. And you can just get a one-off kit if you don't want to commit to full-on subscription. So try one, see how that works with like the conversion and the shipping and everything. I ship to Canada, so tell me, like, I've got the worst of it because our dollar is not stacking up. British pounds? You're good. You're laughing. Okay, here we go. Let's switch the camera angle so that you can see what I'm up to. And you'll see me over here in the corner. I'm still here. Okay, so first up, we have, oh, I'm just like giving you all the sneak peeks. Terrible. It's like, do you know what you're doing? Um, so first up, we have American Crafts Paige Evans Adventurous Collection. And there's obviously lots of lovely little pieces here. You will see that I have 3 sheets of patterned paper in addition to 2 sheets of cardstock. So it is a full kit. And I'm already loving this first paper a lot, like a lot, a lot. I love that diagonal design that she did with the flowers, and I can already imagine using it. So you can see, you'll see why I had a dilemma for today. Um, so that is the first one, and the back is also adorable. Now, I didn't look at in detail at all the paper, so I am seeing those all with you. I just peeked at the kits. Look at how fun this paper is. It's like all splatty and speckly. It's like more than a robin's egg, right? Way more speckles than a robin's egg, but yeah, really cute. Oh, and this paper has like lots of different like patterns overlapping, a little bit of color blocking going on there. Nice. Ooh, look at the boats and transportation on the little cutoff strip. Ah, there we go. Adventurous has come to life right here with all of the different adventurous pieces. Hot air balloons and all. Coincidence? I don't know, but maybe. Um, yeah, so we've got lots of little fun icons on there. And then we've got a stripe paper, but it's like a scallop wonky stripe, right? It's wonky stripes with scallops. Deborah Gardner says, I just caved and bought some of that collection from Joanne on sale. There we go. Well, you can get all of the fun stuff if you get it from the scrap room. Now, one of the things I really love is that you get a sampling of this kit, but you don't overshop the whole kit because what happens when I buy kits, it's like, and I need the stickers, and I need some die cuts, and I need the letters. Oh, and and oh, well, I could just get a few sheets of paper or I could get the paper pad, and next thing you know, you've got 24 sheets of paper, all of these other supplies, and you know, I like the kit, but am I going to make all of my layouts forever with it? Come on. She's like, too late. Oh, look at these daisies. Nice. Okay, so this is really fun. Really fun papers in this kit. I like it. I really like this. For me, that floral is a winner. Shocking that a Paige Evans floral should be the winner. Okay, what else is in this kit? So this is already included with the kit. It's not an extra. This is part of the kit. I got a word. It says explore. So it says here, you get a mixture of icon and journal ephemera, which varies. So they've split up little pieces from kits. I have some chipboard. I've got some die cut pieces. Fun little saying, oh, here's some more chipboard. And oh, and some of these have some gold foil on them. Man, I could just use a package just of flowers, right? I think sometimes they do have that. Oh, this one's chipboard too. Lots of little flower bead. Oh, this one's chipboard. So I got some die cut pieces and some chipboard pieces and one of this journal ephemera. Fabulous. Or is that? Yeah, really nice. Hmm, lovely. Adventure, good memories, fun times. Like they're specific enough, but also generic enough that I would actually be able to use those words. Sometimes the words are a little like I can see where they were going, but that's not what I need for scrapbooking. Anybody else judge too? Okay, this is good. Ooh, I'm curious if anybody else has this kit. What words did you get? Like what other words are in this kit? Because I didn't look. It's easier for me to not look because it's like, oh, maybe I'll get that. This way I am just fully happy when I open it up. Um, okay, so that's one. Oh, we didn't see what the extra bonus add-on in the embellishment kit is. Ooh. Okay, the half pack of the puffy phrases. Oh man, easy. Okay, so here we go. Half pack of the puffy phrases. Let's turn this over. Look at all of these phrases. Oh, this is nice. This is a good add-on for their embellishments. I have to say, highly approve. Although, don't look forward to lining up some of these little letters, but I'll survive through it. Nice. Okay, let's include that in there. Oh, I might be missing my F. It may be stuck in here if I'm lucky. If not, I can probably find another gold F, especially a first letter. That's actually okay with me. Um, let's see. Next up, we've got Echo Park Into the Wild. So the letters can be whimsical. Thanks to Nell. She's got like a nice word for Alice can't make them straight. They're whimsical people. Now we know. Okay. Um, yeah, so Into the Wild. So first off, you can see I have for embellishments the whole 12 by 12 sticker sheet, which includes like the long pieces, the nice word pieces. It says climb to the top. I might not get to use that one, let's be real. Unless it's like a little tiny hill. This is the spot, lakeside, discover new views, family camp out, scenic route, making memories, walk until there's no signal. I don't know that I could walk that far anymore. That used to be easy around here. And making s'mores, and it's that one. Yeah, the view is worth it. Very cute. Yeah, this is fun. I like the cute little campers and tents, and you've got some little animals done with some buffalo tech, which is kind of interesting, but yeah, really fun. Actually, okay, there's a deer on here. We just had a deer. No, we just had two deer in our yard yesterday. My husband actually pulled my attention to them just outside my window here. They had, I think, the biggest racks I've seen on a deer in my yard ever. Both of them. I was like, wow. Tell me the hunting season was not on because they're just sauntering through. You don't see those. Yeah, and there was two does that were kind of following them around. I'm like, hmm. So here we have my 3 patterns and 2 sheets of craft. So craft cardstock and then 3 sheets of pattern. So this first one has these cute little campers and little campsites with the fire and the trees. Very nice. And on the back, we have a nice monochromatic tree pattern. And then here, oh, we have quite the plaid. Lots of colors in it, but it's like not too overwhelming, I think. And then this is like a dark teal, I would call it. Almost bordering navy, but it's like navy and teal, maybe navy with teal dot. And then we've got a buffalo plaid, which is perfect for camping stuff. I need to get myself a camping shirt that is buffalo plaid, and then I will match every collection forever for when I go camping, right? I just need a proper buffalo plaid camping shirt. No, as scrapbookers, we don't buy things to match our scrapbooking supplies. Never, we would never do that. Okay, so I've got that 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and in here, it is a half pack of the ephemera. So let's check out the little pieces that I got in the ephemera pack. So I've got a little swimmer. Well, I could use that for other stuff too. Like said, camping. Camping is intense. I like it. I'm all for the puns and dad jokes. Sleep under the stars. Yes, if you want to get eaten by bugs. Give me some more. Think outside. It's better than not thinking when you're outside. I told you I like dad jokes. Take only memories, leave only footprints, and go see hike. Ah, fun plan. Little sayings. Okay, well, those are cute. When I saw this little dude, it kind of looks like that little Olympic swimmer symbol, right? The little Olympic thing. I have been watching so much Olympics, all on replays, because honestly, that is the way to watch it, man. You get to like back and forth all the stuff that you miss when you look away for 1 second and you miss all of the good parts. You can like just back it up and be like, wow, that really was impressive. Oh, and I've come to a conclusion. Feel free to debate me on this, like type in the chats and let me know if you'd agree. If you've ever watched beach volleyball, it's not about the suits, you guys. They can wear what they like. It's about the gameplay. The men's beach volleyball is kind of boring compared to the women's. The women's is so much more fun to watch because the ball goes over the net a couple of times. They actually get to volley the ball in the women's, whereas the men serve it over, dig it up, smash it down. Now they serve it over and they smash it down, and then they serve it over and they smash it down. And it is like whistle, whistle, whistle. It is just a bunch of whistles. And it is not nearly as fun. So, opinion? Do you agree? Have you watched it? We watched, Sharon. We watched. Yeah, I've been loving Olympics coverage. So fun. I think it's fun because you get to see like all the sports, not just like hockey or baseball or basketball, football. You know, there's nothing wrong with those sports too, but it's all of these other ones that are super fun. I never heard of being able to hit it again after serving to get it over the net. Sorry, I could barely read Sharon's comment. I was laughing too. I never heard of being able to hit it again after serving to get over the net. Yeah. Uh, I played volleyball in high school back when the point system was way different. The first time I saw them play a game and they were scoring every time the ball hit the ground, I'm like, what is this? What have they done? It makes for a way snappier game, though. Definitely. Okay, what do we got here? Simple stories, simple vintage meadow flowers. That sounds lovely. So I'm I have loved these simple vintage collections. They have been so beautiful and they are off to a really good start. So it looks like notebook paper in the background, but then you also kind of have some book print on here. It's got a slightly like watercolor-esque vibe going on with the background. And then you have your beautiful like icons, right? I'm a fan. I think they did this very nicely. I have complained about some kits where it's like those pieces don't match. This looks lovely. And then back here we've got like the different pieces of it's like labels and stuff like that and notes and little cards that got filled out. And yeah, really cute. It's nice because it's fairly neutral, but still has lots of intrigue on it. Here we've got a nice purple piece of paper. Amy will notice. Beth says, I love those simple vintage lines, right? Most of them have like hit it out of the park. So good. Anyways, purple paper with little flowers. It's like very nice. Oh, why'd they do that to me? I want to use both of those. Look at, there's a nice yellow plaid. It says soft yellow and the purple. Oh, choices, you guys. Now we've got the green plaid, and it has pink flowers. Interesting. So I do have choices. I wouldn't have paired them up like that. Who makes these decisions? Let me be your paper decider so I can tell you which ones I'm going to use, so I can put the other boring ones on the other side, the ones I don't want as much. We'll just like preface it with an as much. The paper they've included is the Fig Swirl, which is like slightly on the gray side. A little softer, a little quieter. So very, very, very pretty. The embellishments included in here. Maybe I'll just show this on the Fig Swirl. I've got a mixture of floral bits and pieces, some enamel dots, and some foam stickers. It's like you get to try all the stuff. Debbie, I think she's like trying to stir the pot with you, Amy. She says, ew, purple. Once you make friends. Once you make friends. Okay, so we've got some really nice purple little pieces, or at least the ones I have are purple, and they're sparkly. And then we've got some really cute little flower pieces. They have like little, almost like tape, I guess, across on some of them. It says so happy. How did I end up with that one? That was lucky. Awesome. Oh, I like the tree. How often do we get a tree as an icon? Nice. Okay, simple stories. Listen up. I approve. We could use more trees. We get flowers. We get, like other little pieces. Trees, that works for me. So, and I like that there's a dragonfly. Sometimes, you know, is it because it's called a dragonfly? Is it because, I don't know, it's more buggy or something? But I can use dragonflies a little easier on masculine pages. Anybody else? In fact, okay, so here's a funny story behind the scenes of stuff. I will get to show you the add-on embellishments here. Behind the scenes, my friend from high school, she had four daughters. And so she went and had a tattoo down her leg with four butterflies. They're all different kinds of butterflies, and there's like this ribbon that swirls between them and with their names on it. It's very pretty. I would never do it because, oh my gosh, that sounds like a horrible thing to experience. But Alice is a wimp. And when her son came along, shocking, she was like, oh, now what? And she could have added another butterfly, I guess, but she added a dragonfly instead for her son. Yeah. And then her leg really filled up because her husband passed away, which was awful and tragic. But she found a new husband, and he had three boys, and then they've had two more together. So her leg is full. I'm like, you're cut off. You're cut off. You have no more leg. Yes. So I have seen it. She went and got it all done. Then just call it a damselfly. Pretend there's no differences, Jackie. Oh, I have no problem using them on feminine pages. Like it's the butterflies on boy pages sometimes, but like I don't let that slow me down. Okay, check out how cute the icons are in this collection. This is my add-on embellishment. I get the full 12 by 12 sticker sheet. Super nice. Okay. Yeah, but they actually did it really well. And she's kind of got them in order of their ages, the way they're kind of connected onto the original butterfly ribbon. Like it turned out really good. Okay. I'm skipping to the good part. I'm skipping to the add-on embellishments. I guess we could start there. Check it out. We've got some Vicky Boutin Bold and Bright collection. Very fun. This paper. Oh, I love this paper. I also really love this paper. That was killer. I will tell you, I picked up some of this collection for reunion kits and this paper. They didn't have enough of it at the store, but I really wanted everybody to have a piece of this because I knew it would be so fun to work with on pages. Yeah, torture. But I am a huge fan of this, so I'm loving that already. And I'm loving this so much too. It is one of those ones that did they have to put that on the back of that? Like, that's just mean. Okay, so these flowers are nice, but like, could we not have had one of those on this other sheet? Danelle says, I just bought more of that collection and I fully blame you, Alice. It was all I could do to not buy more because I had stuff in carts the other day. Um, and I almost added more of this collection. I had my fingers crossed that it was going to be in this kit, but didn't know I hadn't peeked yet. Oh, yeah, I love. See, one of those sides definitely could have been this. Oh, oh, this one. This is the whole reason that we ended up having this paper at reunion. This paper and the other ones, but this one especially. And then it was like, okay, we're gonna do fun things with this. And we totally did. I'm trying to think if I have my reunion layouts handy enough. You'll remind me later and I'll go grab them when we're kind of rolling. Okay. So yes, lovely. Beth says I loved that page from Union. Oh my gosh, so good. Okay. I think they're just around the corner. I've kind of sort of unpacked. Sort of. Two sheets of white cardstock. This is the coconut swirl. Nice smooth cardstock. And then we have some pieces. This is a mixture of icon and journal ephemera, some puffy title stickers. Ooh. So, oh, and some of this is like see-through, right? Like you can like see through it a little. Uh-huh. Some vellum, a little doggy, another vellum piece. Big plans. Oh, some of these icons really remind me of other Vicky kits. Oh, I got a cute little camper. Ooh, and look at this film strip. Nice. Those are some of my favorite things. In fact, that was a die that I bought. I bought actually more than one because I've really liked them so much. I should use them a little more. These ones are always weird. I know that you're like could fill them out, but I don't think I ever have. But I use them as layering pieces because they're so neutral. And then a little frame. And then sit back, relax, sir. Oh, chillin'. Yep, nope, lovin'. Interesting. There we go. Interesting little words. I bet you there's more that I would really like. Okay, so finally, I like the dog and the cat are so cute, says Mary. Okay, and in here we have the final piece. This is in the add-on embellishments. It is a half pack of the Vicky Bouton foam phrase stickers. So thankfully I didn't look to see what was on the other side of this pack because I love this one. And it's like a cute little tassel banner, you guys. And it's gold, a little golden tassel banner. These these concentric circles, right? That's what they are, right? When they're like inside each other. Nice little butterflies. Tell your story, it matters. Cute. Take the pictures to capture the memories. This is noteworthy. Oh, there's like a little candy. There's candies. Thriving in a beautiful world. Little tab things. Cute. Okay. Well, this has been super fun. Now I have to actually decide which of these fabulous kits to use. I'm going to show you, you guys. I printed photo options because I didn't know what I want to play with today. So I have plenty of options on my desk. So we're going to look at those. Oh, I didn't pack the little bits. Maybe I'm just going to need them out again right away. I'm just going to tuck them in just in case. I'm leaning this way because I know how much fun this collection already is. But also, I've got camping ones, so maybe I'll do that. Okay. Or am I going to lose those little pieces? If this gets tipped over at all, I'm going to lose the little pieces. And then I'll be cursing at myself. Saying, why didn't you just put them away? Like, make a good decision so that tomorrow you is happy, right? That's what they always tell you. There we go. Done. Okay, so 4 fabulous kits. And there's a lot of pictures in this stack. I'll confess there's a lot because I think I would do like pages with pieces, right? So I've got some camping. This is on the way to the campground in the camper. I love the camper shots. And then playing crib with my dad with his giant hat, but his ears aren't sunburned. And yeah, giant crib board has been super helpful because he's having eyesight issues, but the giant crib board means that he can count out the crib pegs a lot easier. And it's really, really nice. uh my husband by the fire, my husband with my mom's dog, who is basically my husband's dog because she loves him more than anybody in the whole world. Not kidding. Hanging out by the fire with my brother-in-law and hanging out my husband having a nap. And also there's the campers in the background and dad and hubby with his pet dog. That is not our dog. Okay, so those are the camping ones. They're not very camping-ish. Like, I guess there's a fire, I think, in one of them. I have this fabulous picture of a rainbow that I took last week. So cute. I have this picture of me with my high school friends. We had a little lunch together. And I will say the picture's almost awesome, but I'm going to tell you that my husband probably could have spotted this. Do you see the striped lines across everybody's bodies and faces? There were vertical blinds, people, or horizontal blinds. There were blinds, and they're just letting just enough light through to be very distracting on the photo, but otherwise it's great. Oh, and this one you can't see her leg, but she's the one that has like all the butterflies. And then these are the ones I'm really leaning towards scrapbooking today. Um, they are pictures from our reunion, specifically from the selfie museum. And actually, I wanted to print even more. Um, some people haven't shared their reunion photos with us. I know. It's sad because I have my photos. So there's a million pictures of me and one of Beth in a little cart. And I've got pictures that Allison and I did together, group pictures with our Black Awesome Reunion t-shirts for a few of us. Hamming it up massively for the camera. Oh my gosh, this page is gonna happen. This this one with Allison peeking out the corner. Hilarious. I've got selfie here with Debbie. I've got selfie with Deborah. More of the other fun backgrounds. Let's see, oh, dropping it. I've got Jane, I've got Amy, I've got Lynn, and I've got this fun picture with Misty with the background. And that's not everybody unless you're looking at the group photo. And I'm like, how did I miss that? An hour was not enough. Just saying. Definitely could have used like an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours at the place. And I'm like, are people gonna like it? Loved it, loved it. Selfie museum, you get a chance, go with people that are awesome, and it will be the best time ever. And you're just gonna be regretting all the pictures that you missed. Okay, so I'm really feeling these ones. I think that'd be fun. I'm drawn to the Vicky paper, especially with the crazy like fun that we're having here. So as much as I want to scrapbook these other ones, those are all on my little to-do list. We have a load challenge coming up. So shameless promo, let me interrupt you for just a moment right here because we're doing something so awesome and how can I not tell you about it? In case you are not a Scrap Happy member, and if you are, buckle up, this is what we're starting right away. So Sunday, the 11th, which is tomorrow, we are starting one of our load challenges, except it's a mini load. It's just like a sampler size. It's 7 days of a load challenge where we scrapbook a layout a day. That's the load. And we are going to be using the theme of cut loose. Okay, did I lose the image? No, it's right here. Cut loose. And we are scrapbooking for 7 days inspired by the movie Footloose, which is actually 40 years old right now. And it's shocking to hear the number 40 and think that it's that old because What is that saying? What is that saying about how old I am? Nothing, absolutely nothing. But if you'd like to come and play along with this challenge for us, the pricing is really good. So come and check it out. 7 days of scrapbooking. Every day we have, pardon me, every day we have a prompt. So we pick one of the topics that's talked about in this case in the movie Footloose. And we will have two prompts based around it, a story prompt and a technique prompt. And they will help you tell your stories using fun techniques and do 7 layouts in 7 days. And we have some fabulous inspiration. We have just announced our new creative team from Scrap Happy just recently, and several of our Scrap Happy team members. Do I have that on here? I thought I had that on here too. Why did some of them disappear? Oh, did I delete that out? I thought it was right here. Um, oh, I had it on my desktop so I could find it easily. Like all the other pictures that are on my desktop. Okay, so I don't have it handy. Yeah, we have a new creative team, and several of our team members did the sample pages. So we are going to kick that all off. It's technically from the 12th to the 18th, but the first prompt goes out like 3 hours early. So all the prompts go out 3 hours early. So you get 27 hours to play and then upload your layout to our gallery. It's a private gallery. So fun to see what other people have done with that same prompt. And so many times that's like, I have a story like that to tell. Hold on, let me write that down. That was a really good idea. So yeah, really excited about it. Come and join us for Load. And if you're a Scrap Happy member, which I see lots of Scrap Happy members here right now, this is the fun that we're diving into. So pull out your adhesive, double check, make sure you have it. If not, quick order, quick order. Okay, let's get back into the scrapbooking. Thanks for listening. I'm super excited. Go to scraphappy.org/load, or just go to scraphappy.org and you'll see it. So, all good. Okay, that is not the right button. There we go. Okay, and I'm back. So we're gonna dive in. We're gonna go with this Vicky paper. I'm gonna start there today and dive into some scrapping. Yeah, Debbie says really fun. Yay, team, excited for all of you and your ideas. I don't know where. So when I'm doing these lives, there are about 10 million windows open on my screen and hiding underneath. Oh, if I hide that, oh no, that makes everything go away. Yeah, hiding underneath one of them is the team picture so that I would have it handy. It was also already supposed to be in here. But okay, so fun stuff. Let's pull it out. Now, I printed a lot. Will I fit all of these on here? Not unless I do something a little creative. So I have to be thinking about that as I dive into this page, right? You got to be ready for something fun and playful. We also have some amazing that grid paper. And it's sun. I really like that one too. And the stripes on the backside. Oh, I bet you I have some of that stripe somewhere. Bet you I do. Okay, I'm gonna grab something and so I can show you. It's right here, isn't it? Yes. Okay. So we just had our Scrap Happy reunion. I told you we used some of this paper. Oh, this was bubble paper that we made in Sarah's class. And this is the mixed media page that we made in Sarah's class. And this is the layout that I did for the little framey class with the envelopes. Really cute. And this is the roller skate paper that I talked about on the podcast and had to do while we were live at reunion. So this is my reunion homework. And then we have the layouts. So this was one of the simple designs where you let the paper shine. And That was one of them. That one I don't have photos in yet. This one here I also made, and I've added photos. Yay, got my homework done. And then this one here, notice the paper? I had also done and brought photos for that. So got that one done too. So that was really fun. So you can see that I have played with this before and how amazing it turns out. So maybe because I've played with this one already, I would just do that layout again, honestly. Like the layouts won't be side by side. So would it matter? No, not at all. But we're gonna try something new. Assuming I have a paper trimmer. Oh my goodness. It has been relocated on my desk 14 times. Oh, there it is. And oh, keep that little strip of stars handy. Okay, I really like the sun page. So I'm gonna play with something here and then we'll see if that will work. If I can cut this into a little circle, it's gonna kind of be really covering up a lot of that, I think, but might be okay. And the words are gonna cut off, but I think I can live with that. But then I can do like little rays out of here. Obviously not all of these, but I wouldn't need them all. Like they can just be like spreading out. Is that gonna look like, is that gonna look okay? Maybe. Maybe with all of these, they would be better in those little bubbles or like in those little squares. They would need to be smaller. Okay, so we're gonna try this. We will try this. Let's do it. I like how you put your journaling into the little squares, says Beth. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was good. I had to pick ones that you could read it in, but um, I had definitely, like, if I had more things that I wanted to say on the page, I would have had plenty of room for that. So, okay, let's chop this. I'm gonna try to cut it in a circle and see if I can make it kind of work. I could reprint this just a little bit smaller and that would make it work better. Um, Charlotte. So that's the airport code. So questions like, what does the CLT? It's Charlotte. But when I was like looking it all up and booking the place, I'm like, what is that? So, once, once I saw the airport code when I was flying, I'm like, oh, that it's like it was obvious, but it also was not obvious. So, yeah. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna print this photo a little bit smaller because it will allow me to have a better shot. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's the one with the heart on it. I did myself a favor and I actually made it work. Um, um, if I do it 3 inches wide. Let's just grab this really quick. So sometimes you just got to work with it. When you have like this creative idea in your head. So these are about just over 3 inches. So if I can cut this down to roughly 3 inches, I'll be able to layer my little picture circle just offset from these two. Like you won't see the whole thing, but I think it will be pretty good. So that is my plan here. Now, as long as my printer isn't out of paper, cross my fingers. It has been playing nicely. And then I'll start chopping up some of these. spreading those onto the sheet. Oh, I need my little. This the place was a lot of fun. Um, just really creative little backgrounds and fun sets, and then they had some props you could use as well. I'd never been to a selfie museum before. I looked at the pictures online. I'm like, it sounds like it's the kind of thing that some scrapbookers would really like. And fun. Okay. Room. I think like there was a couple settings where the pictures really turned out well. Um, I think the red room was one where the pictures themselves turned out really stunning in taken in that space. Um, when I first saw it, I'm like, red. But it was amazing with our t-shirts, our reunion t-shirts. The only one I kind of laugh at, in this one here, I've got those like light purple pants on. And it's like, wow, what do you see in the picture? So I kind of like the horizontal one of us better. It's like maybe I should have been in the back. But I'll tell you, like in this one here, man, I love that photo. They turned out really fun. I've got these shots. So plenty of trimming. And this locker scene, doesn't that make you think of Footloose too? Oh my gosh. The fact that it's actually not on my sample page, missed opportunity, right? Allison. Okay. So trim those up. And since, well, actually, even before I went to reunion, I was already on, but since I've been back from reunion, I've been making my own iced tea, unsweet iced tea, not sweet tea, but unsweet. It's been very good. Okay, those ones are me. Let's see what else I can sneak on here. The sun rays. I could do like a couple that are movable or something like that. Okay, but that printer is done. So I'm gonna go and grab those for that picture. And we'll cut that into the big circle. Okay, let's see. We're gonna move things around a little. And okay, this is getting to be lots of photos, but I might do a couple that flip or something like that to make a couple doors. That way I can kind of sneak a couple more on. Okay, let me grab that photo. I got obstacle course in here. Okay, so we'll set that there, and we've got that one's. Um, yeah, I did this wrong with a size that doesn't fit in here in any of these. That one is 3. Okay, if I do the 3, that would work. There is ways. Okay. So I haven't asked what everybody is working on today. I'd love to know what you are up to. So, are you working? I saw a couple people from reunion. Do you still have reunion photos left to scrapbook, or have you been like super good and you've got them all done already? I have not, obviously. That would have been exceptional if I had. And shocking. Okay, this is gonna get trimmed. Oh, that's gonna cut too much there. Okay. Good. There we go. Pretty good. Oh, there. They're cute, hey? Oh, love it. Now we can sit like a little circle. I might actually even put like a little frame behind it. Maybe I'll cut one of those right now while I have the circle thing out because I'm gonna sacrifice on blue. It feels rough to have to cut this just for a frame. This will be too busy to frame it. Hmm. Oh, I should just do some white. I'll do some white. Lisa says, I'm new here. I'm working on pictures of a drive-through Christmas light display from 2023. Oh, that sounds so awesome. Did they have like a whole park that you got to travel through? Oh my gosh, I went to one of those and it was literally the coolest thing ever. Every year for Christmas, my dad would find a tree. We live out, we live out in the country, and he'd go find a tree that's like literally taller than the house, and he would drag this tree back to the house through the snow, um, and get it stood up in this one spot right in front of the house, and like he'd have it laying across a bunch of sawhorses, and he would decorate it while it was still like horizontal, and then he would get a crew of people together, like uncles and everybody would come, and they would stand this gigantic tree up, and like I said, taller than mom and dad's house, and it's a bi-level, so you see like part of the basement level, then the whole upstairs, taller than the roof of the house, this tree. And every year, and he would decorate this tree and put it up in front of the house. And the first year that he says, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore, I think my brothers and I were all just like, what? And the really funny thing is that people were so used to seeing it at Christmas that they never noticed that there actually wasn't a giant tree in front of my mom and dad's house. They just thought that tree was there and that they decorated it. But no, it was like a tree that got put up just for that every single year when I was a kid. And oh my gosh. Yeah. But like what kind of gigantic project is that? Like mm. Now question to self, have I scrapbooked that? I'm not sure. So I think I'm going to write that down right now and say giant Christmas tree. Let's put that sticky note in my pile of sticky notes. And when I go through the pile, then I sort it out. So Debbie says, honestly, I've been really busy and I hope to do the reunion pictures in September. Fair enough. Like hosting people at your house, like doing all the things. I can't imagine like why you would have been busy. Um, Lynn says she is printing photos today. Do you have this one? Did you download this one? I took it, but it is uploaded into the selfie album, so you can definitely have it if you haven't found it yet. Barb says she's printing and prepping for load. It's 7 days, right? It's not a full month, so it's not as much prep. It's all good. 7 days, super manageable. We can do this. And then Marcy says you can have giant tree and baby tree with the tree from today's kit. It might be the wrong kind of tree, and I think for that I would be fussy. I'm just saying. I guess we do get trees in Christmas kits, actually. Yeah, right? Because um winter kits you get more trees. Obviously, fewer flowers, but we get the evergreen trees on. He would cut like these giant spruce trees. By the time they're that big, like they don't have a lot of years left in them. And yeah, at home it's more of a fight to kind of keep your area free from trees because they are such willing volunteers. We if we don't cut, like especially along the edges of our lawn where the lawn meets the wild here in my yard, if you're not mowing that, the trees are just popping up like crazy. Like I'm not kidding. This year we didn't get the mowing done for a while. My husband's like, I'm gonna let the grass turn to seed. Really, the real problem was that he couldn't get into the garage because there was all this stuff stacked in there for work, and he couldn't get to the area where the mower blade was to go onto the big mower machine that we have. It's like I said, we're in the country, and yeah, so we didn't have mowing done. So by the time we did get mowing done, the trees were 3 feet tall, I think, maybe four almost. Like they were anywhere from my knee to my hip, anyways. Like, and that's just from this year because they mowed last year. That's okay. This is looking like chaos. So I need to like calm the chaos a little. These rays are intense. Or it's maybe that's what I need to do is create arrays of photos that emanate out and follow the line. We'll color block with people. How does that look? If I substitute those rays with people photos, I think that's gonna be good. Actually, I think it's a good solution to the chaos that was building. Okay, and that will let me fill in a few more pieces. So, okay. So that's gonna be what I do. I'm gonna make rays and I'm gonna make little collages along the rays because it's looking like too cluttery. Like there's too many little pieces and it's looking like, what are you doing? So I'm just gonna trim the rest of these so that I can chop pieces of them. And then I'm gonna pick I'm going to kind of template this out so that I can lay the photos into the rays. And then it'll be like little mini photo collages coming out of the rays. I think that's gonna be fun. It's gonna mean that I'm gonna need a little more color or some things. I am gonna have to cut some of the other fabulous paper, which I'm okay with, or I can use embellishments to fill in this. Yeah, I can use embellishments to fill in the other pieces. Okay, let's trim up all these options so that when I have just a little bit showing, I'll have plenty of choices for that. Okay, let's see. Bonnie is working on Christmas photos for 2010 for page two for page 2 of a holiday layout. Sorry, gotta read. Um, let's see. Oh, Sharon's making thank you cards for my 50-year high school reunion. Go Rattlers! Wow, that's super fun. Who was I? Who was I looking at that just went to a reunion? I don't think it was 50. I think it was 40 years. Who was that? Somebody on my Facebook. I was actually on Facebook for a few minutes and I saw interesting things about people. Imagine that. Marcy says you can. Oh, that's the tree. Yeah. Okay, did I get them all? Yeah, see, I really wanted to play with it. And it'll be fantastic. Okay. So here's what I need is I need to pick, I think 2 rays will work for each of the spots, and then I can leave like a ray in between. So roughly I am covering this space and this space and this space and I can maybe cover one there and one there. And I've got those two and then one right there. And then I think that will work. I might need to use like some darker lines to kind of the rays, like kind of define them a little bit more or something. But or like if I did like some lining on them. Let me see here. That blue, I think really want like purple or something, but I think what I have here is blue. On the back side of this. That's might break my heart. I'm gonna grab some cardstock because I really want purple. So I will be right back. Okay. I grabbed 2 purples and I think both of them actually work with this. So maybe I'll do this with some purple. Okay, I have, oh, I just saw it on my desk too. Tracing paper. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that like that. Okay, we're getting creative and we're playing today. That's good. Okay. Barb says, I need to prep. My craft space has been neglected and I needed to clear a space to actually have a spot at my table. Ah, yeah, I don't know anything about that, Barb. I never have that problem. I can't even get those words out. Okay. Okay, this is amazing. Okay. Let's do. Oh, and it's 12 inches long. So nice. Perfect. Pencil would be good. Sure would. There we go. Well, let's move those out of there. I have this space like this. Oops, not slid a little. Okay, and then I have this space like this. I think I can get this one on here too. Up here. Okay. So I think what I'll do with that. The battles are on. I love it. Cracking me up. Okay. So I'm just gonna go at it with scissors because I know that it's not gonna matter too much if I don't have things perfectly lined up because the sun rays are gonna be a little they're a little wonky anyways, right? Okay. I'll just show you what I'm working on. So this will be in this place of these rays right here. And it's kind of going to be like a little backdrop for some photos. And now I can fill the photos in on this, and whatever's not will have like the purple backing. And so I think because the photos have so much color, right? I needed to do something darker because if you have all of these dark photos, like a lot of them are really have really dark backgrounds, and then I leave like light stuff around it, it's kind of like you see the edges. But because I'm going to put them onto like darker colors for these rays, you're not going to see the edges as much, so you'll actually see like the sunbeams, if that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Bonnie says, I like the rays of pictures. So yeah, okay, that's gonna work. And it's just a matter of moving the photos around a little so I can get like what I want to have on all of the pieces. And I think what I'll do, since I have both of these colors, I'm gonna alternate the rays with the two purples, which will add a little more variety to it as well. Donna's like, where did you get the tracing paper? Great question. It's been in my stash for 20 million years. So there are two potentials. I may have got it from a real art store. but it doesn't have a thing. So I'm thinking I might have got it from Walmart because it doesn't have a sticker. So I think it might have been from Walmart because a lot of the art stores that I've been to actually use or we're still using the stickers that they would put onto stuff. So not very often do I get into an art store. I probably had it since my kids were homeschooling. And we stopped doing that when the boys were, let's see, grade 8 and 9 is when we stopped. So a long time ago. Very long time ago. How old are kids in grade 8 and 9? 13, 12, 13, 14, 12, 13. And so that's about 10 years. So I would have had it like before then. So it's probably been in the stash for a very long time. Okay. So you can see these are not going to be perfect. They're going to be good. They're going to be good. Good. If I need to make them a little smaller, like this one, if I make it a little smaller, you'll see the stitched rays, which I didn't really see when I was doing the stuff. So I'm gonna try to leave that stitched ray effect in here, I think. So I'm gonna just trim this one a little bit more. I think it'll look better if you can see that stitching in the rays. Oh. And I'm not the kind of person that takes after stuff with scissors like this very often. So you guys are seeing something. It's like I'm letting loose. I'm cutting loose. Okay, okay. Yes, I have a one-track mind right now. It is like all the load. Now, I'm a little concerned because my son's results, oh, they did come up. They did come up. Oh, I wrote down his time. He got a new best time, you guys. He got a new best time. He did his 50 fly and he got a 25.60. And his best time going into it was a 25.87. So nice, nice, nice. And he'll have finals in that later. So that should be even better. Yes. Like his results should have come up by now. Oh, I'm not kidding about like the wonky line thing. Like this is me like, but it's gonna be beautiful. And I can work with the wonky lines because Vicky already started it. She did it. It's all good. So like if it's all her fault to start with, it works for me. Okay, so that's looking good. This is going to take a while. We are past the top of the hour, which means we should totally take a pause. But this is going to be so cool. We're going to totally take a pause and we are going to do our draw. So let me switch cameras here. Oh, it's my photos all open. Okay, so let's do that. Let's open up our participants panel. And we have 31 in the house, which one of those is me, and one of those is Allison. And since she's my helper, she doesn't get to win the prize either. She's like, what? Darn it. Oh, Donna says, what did I miss about your son? He's at swim meet today. Yeah, he's at swim meet. And I was gonna go in this afternoon and watch finals, but I don't think I'll be there in time. And honestly, I'll go watch next weekend when it's like the real big shebang. I'll go in tomorrow. The races he had today are good, but the races he has tomorrow are my favorite. So So that's good. Okay, so there's 31 in the house, minus me, minus Allison, means that we will have a 30, no, 29. Let's do real math here. Random number generator, good. Out of 29. Okay, here we go. Let's hit the generate button. Oop, 21. 21. Let's count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21 is Patty. Congratulations, Patty. So let me write this down. Patty, I will get you to send me an email to alice@scraphappy.org. So Patty is the winner. Patty with an I, you guys. Sorry. Patty is our winner. Congratulations. Allison's already put it in the comments because she's fabulous that way. So congratulations to Patty. You will receive one of these amazing flavors of the month kits from the Scrap Room. And you can see how much fun I'm having. Like I'm literally trying to hoard the paper because I like it so much. It's wonderful. And they put aside this ahead of time so that it doesn't sell out and that you don't miss out and then have to substitute something. They actually put the August kit aside just for you. So congratulations to Patty. You will receive this. You will not get the add-on embellishments unless you talk to them and do something about that, but you will get the 4 mini kits for the flavors and I highly recommend them. If it's something that you were like, you look at the kit and you're like, geez, I wonder if I would like one of those. It's not a subscription unless you want it to be a subscription. So you can sign up and just be like, keep my card number forever and keep sending them out to me. That's what I did. It worked out great. But you can try just a single kit. They also have double shot kits that have 2 different kits than these and more options in those so you can make more pages using a single kit. So if you're working on projects that have several pages where you want them to kind of go together, you can try their double shot kits. They have the add-on embellishment kits. I think they have add-on cardstocks. They have a few different add-ons that are super helpful. Plus, you'll get the sketch, you'll get the cut file, and they have so much inspiration on their site too, like with their team that puts together pages using the fantastic products. So there's a lot of extra inspiration with that too. So yeah, congratulations to Patty. Thank you so much for sponsoring the free kit. I buy my own kit and then they set us up with one to give away. So thank you so much. They have been doing this with us for a long time now. And I really, really love them. So shout out to Rochelle and her team at the Scrap Room. Yeah, Patty says, I'm excited after seeing you go through the kit. I can definitely see some uses. Love it. Love it. Yeah. It's just so nice to work with good people. And okay, so at one of the creativations, I actually ran into Rochelle and who was with her? Um, I can't think of who was with her right now. I ran into the 2 gals, um, and they had been doing load and after they finished load, they just kept making a layout a day. And at that point, when I saw them at Creativation, they were over a year of load where they were making a layout every single day for over a year. And they said it all started, we just took load and then we just kept doing it. It's like, that is so amazing. And so in our membership, like within the Scrap Happy membership, which I will say, I've been looking around and I'm like, our prices are good. Like, I was looking at some other memberships recently. I'm like, well, they charge more. but I want it to be affordable. I want you to be like hands down, like I'm just doing this. So Scrap Happy membership is a good price. You can find out that at scraphappy.org/join if you're interested. For anybody that is not a member yet, check it out. Um, but yeah, I was looking at other memberships and I look at the stuff that we've done, like getting together with our people, right? Getting together with that. I look at the different events that we host. I look at the different challenges that we have, and like just so happy to be doing what I do. Like I'm so happy to have Allison helping me do what I do because it's making everything come out so much better. I got to do some important scrappy shopping yesterday for some stuff that needed to be done. So I'm really excited to be able to get that done. And yeah, it's been so much fun. It's like, it's a pleasure. I get to like literally have fun, and I tell my husband it's a job. Like, it's totally the best. Okay, I'm going to start chopping paper again using my little template, and then I will um, get back into this. Yeah, Alice gets to laugh all day and call it work. You know that's true. We hop on a live meeting. She's like, how do you get me to do these things? Like, I don't know if any of our members haven't seen our update video. We had the best time putting that together. Like, what do you think, Allison? Am I allowed to share? Like, can I share just the ending? Is that unfair? That would be unfair without seeing the rest of it and seeing why we're laughing our butts off so much, right? Uh, we did our August update video. We haven't had update videos for a while, but yes, it has been a lot of fun. So if you're a member, you can find that on the calendar page. We were trying special effects. Is that what you would call what we did? Special effects? I guess that's close to what would be accurate, right? That'd be so good. Alice is helping me learn to laugh at myself, she says. Okay, this can be from anywhere on here. So as long as it's lined up straight. Okay. Okay, you want to see what I've done so far? I can show you. Mary says I watched that. It was so funny. I think the fact that we thought it was so funny made it extra funny, right? Like we were just like, well, this is like so cheesy. And like we included that. Okay, I feel like I've teased you guys. Now I have to show you, right? That would just be mean. Otherwise, is that just mean? That would just be mean. Okay, I'm not mean. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Um, oh, I don't have to bring it up there, do I? I can actually just bring it up on my computer. That might be actually, it will run better. Um, oh, is that where I put it? Good question. Maybe it's August update. There we go. Okay. So I'm not going to show the whole thing because, it's an update video. I'm going to skip through it. We're going to skip to the good parts. I'm going to skip to the good parts. but I'm going to show this little behind the scenes from our video that we made because I think it was really fun. Share. Okay, we want that screen. And we'll share the sound. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Alice.
And Allison.
And we are here for your August update. So grab your planners and let's write down all the fun things that we have going on in August of 2024.
So first things first, we are super excited to announce we have a new art.
Okay, so there's our team. I got to like announce our team. We're just gonna skip water, please. Oh yeah,
sure.
Here we go. I'm so parched. Could you just pass me a water, please?
For sure.
Thank you. That's so much better. So first thing on the calendar this month is one of our Scrap Happy Togethers. We have our informal sessions. It's our chance to hang out together. So those are 9 a.m. is our Load Mini 824 Cut Loose. Oh yes, look at this special effects.
Get ready to scrapbook a layout a day from August 12th through 18th. We are really looking forward to seeing all your beautiful layouts in the gallery.
Inspired by the movie Footloose.
And don't worry if you're following.
The hour for August is going.
So a couple last things, and this month's Unexpected Inspiration Challenge is to be inspired by wedding cakes.
Yes, so good. If you have not made a wedding cake page yet, please go and make your wedding cake page and share it with us.
I gotta say. So we can't wait to see how you interpret this prompt for wedding cakes.
I had so much fun with wedding cakes, and when I started looking at different kinds of wedding cakes, I have so many ideas for pages. I literally could do a whole class just on layouts inspired by wedding cakes. So just be warned, that could come sometime. Like, oh, this is a lot. Like, it was so good. And the final thing that we wanted to draw your attention to this month is the brand new Scrap Happy org Instagram. So if you go over to Instagram, Scrap Happy org is the new home of our Scrap Happy Instagram, and we are posting all kinds of fun things for you over there. Some of it's inspiration, some of it will just make you laugh at me, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and we want you to make sure that you're not missing out on that.
So you may have noticed Alice and I sporting our reunion t-shirts. We've been super excited and inspired by our recent reunion in North Carolina. And I just wanted to show Alice my book.
Well, thank you, Allison. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much work you've already done in your book so far. It's looking beautiful. And if somebody wants to have a look, I think you posted that already in our Share Your Creativity space over in Circle. Let me give you back your book before I forget. Man, it was seamless, right? Just seamless. So we hope that you enjoy all of the fun things that we have going on in August. So until next month, happy scrapping. Would it be an update video without bloopers? No, it would not. Okay, that felt cheesy. It was good.
Yeah, that was very cheesy.
That is kind of like my style. It's like, was that really fake? Yep, Alice is on par for her normal.
Oh, what do I have?
How do you not have the Tim Holtz scissors?
Well, I do, but
that's a real question. Oh, well, that's fine. I think that's fine. It's totally fine.
I can't wait to see what Sarah had. No, I don't like that. That's what I do when I'm filming my videos. I'm like, no, I don't like that.
And we're totally not having any bloopers on this at all, Allison.
Oh, great.
Okay, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be...
Oh my gosh.
I think it's going to be funny. But I think
it's going to be very funny.
Okay, there we go. That was like a little peek at some of our video because Yeah, we were having a lot of fun, as you can tell. Yeah. My flags were really flapping in the wind because my AC was running and it blows the air really, really strongly. And so everything moves. So lots of times I turn it off, but I think that day it was way too hot to turn off the AC. And so I'm like, it's just gonna run. And Allison's like, oh my gosh, what did she get me into? Yes, I have to say, like the special effects, seamless, so good. And I'm sure that the 2-second delay that we had between my feed and Allison's, like totally, like not noticeable at all. I'll confess, I did a little editing with that to make it work, but oh my gosh. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to do something just so playful and silly, and we had a super good time with it, as you can tell. Danelle says she loved it. There you go. So that's a win. And yes, it I had to bring the flags from reunion, right? Like I wasn't ready to let go of this race car theme. I almost bought race car paper the other day and I'm like, Alice, what do you need race car paper for? Pretty sure I can scrapbook our reunion without a bunch of race car paper, but I did have some like little things because my book, I started making some pieces to go into my book, which I have actually put some stuff into now. See, really good. And race car things, right? So good. I've got a few things in there. There's stuff that's we're gonna fall out if I if I move it around too much, but um, yeah, really fun. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's make this and let's make this line. And we're gonna go here and here. Oops, like like that. Yeah, like that. And oh, you can't even see me tracing because now you're just looking at my heads. Sharon says, I like how you pass things together. I'm like, we are so good at special effects, right? It was yeah, we're and because of the time delay, I would pass something or she would pass something and it was like do and then and then we'd see it like, oh my gosh. Yeah, having having fun. That's what it's all about. Okay. I just have a couple little pieces left and then I can start adding all these photos. I need this one. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna. Yes. So yeah, it's hard to come back from reunion where my friends aren't all here. I have to tell you. That, that's the hard part afterwards. You're like, wow, that was over way too fast. I just want to go out to places where Amy picks restaurants because those were all a massive hit. Right? Is that your official job? Like with your husband, is that your official job? Is you get to be the restaurant picker because you should. It's like, thank you for your feedback, honey, but we're going here. Okay. Okay, these are almost done. I need, oh, purple, not purple. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have two light purples together. I can live with it. The idea is that we don't see very much of this anyways, right? Yeah. Uh, Amy's like, can I be the official Scrap Happy restaurant picker? Only if you're as good as you were there. That was great. I'm in. And that one goes there, and I just need a tiny little piece. There's like a little tiny notch, and that will come out of this one. Yeah. Great. Okay, well, that's done. This overly complicated plan that I'm making. Shocking. Scrapbookers overcomplicating something? Yeah. And you went to Myrtle Beach after. No. No, I went down to Debbie's place in South Carolina on one of the lakes. Super fun. Okay, good. And there, now I can attach photos to these pieces. And I just know that my photos have to stay within the confines of the pieces. So however they get attached, they have to fit within there. Okay, locker scene. Oh, and this is the everybody, but we're all really small. I think I can cram this in right there. Um, that's why I need some of the small ones, right? Oh, but this is the big one. We'll put that in there. And let's do, I put down two, maybe, I think so. And let's get Misty on here. And then the rest I can, oh, this one with Lynn. Okay, I think that's gonna work pretty good. There's a few extra pieces here, like with other pictures. They're all just me, except for this one with Allison poking out the back. I'll see where I can squeeze. Oh, I can easily get it onto this one. Okay. Okay, so this is the problem. Now you're using yellow in one spot. Oh, well, there's going to be all kinds of fun stuff. Yeah, Bonnie says I like the purples alternating. Yeah, I did kind of like it's not perfectly around here, but I think it'll be like perfect enough. I think it will. So now we can see. Now I just have to fit the photos onto these pieces. And I'm just gonna cover the backs of them quite generously. And then whatever is not fitting gets like trimmed off. Okay. And I'll trim them off like this. Okay. We should have a reunion in Myrtle Beach. I know great places to eat there too. There's been a very big push for Pittsburgh. A very big push for Pittsburgh, I will say. That has been And I keep thinking that we almost went to Utah, and I was like thinking that that was going to be awesome, and then in the end, we never got to do Utah. Okay, is my head on there? Let's see. Almost. Okay. I'm gonna trim off just a little bit of this flower. And I'm gonna cram us right there. Perfect. Jerry says, "Oh, come to Utah, please." Yeah, I had was okay, 2020, the papers to sign for the hotel in Park City were on my desk. Yep. So that that's the only reason we didn't end up in Utah. And then how did we end up coming? I think we just went where Amy was. She's like, I can help you with stuff. And I'm like, okay. Okay. So there's one little sun ray. Now you can see why I need the purple, right? It makes all sense now. All Alice's crazy, like, what is she doing is making sense now that we see it, right? Okay, I can even take this little ray and attach it. This little bit of sunshine and just get perfect, permanently attached now. Okay. There we go. And what have we here? I've got some wings. Let's maybe move my wings here and here. Our little money shot will fit. And oh, I've got probably room for squeezing something else in here. This bathtub. Maybe something on the side. Okay. Okay, we're gonna trim this up a little. And then add this. Okay, so Allison, oh thanks. That's a perfect idea. She says, ladies, cast your vote in our circle because she has started us a post so that we could talk about where we want to go for reunion, and that discussion is on. That discussion is on. Okay, let's just make sure that this is going to be somewhat vertical. That's the only thing I have to kind of worry about with this, is making sure that my images are somewhat vertical and keeping our heads on pictures too. Okay, and then this will fit here. Good. Uh, yeah. Donna says, I've been to several reunions in Myrtle. The scrapbook store that hosts the event was right outside of Myrtle. Yeah, it's really nice when we can go to places that have scrapbook stores. I will tell you, I did somewhat miss that, although Amy did take me to Joanne. So, I did get a little bit of that. So super nice. And this, and what else was I squeezing in here? Yeah, that might work. Cut off part of my wings. Should be cutting off my halo, right? Did you notice that I didn't actually see a little halo that we could wear there? I guess they knew us before we got there. Yeah. Okay, let's cut that piece off. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so amazing. I really want the bottom edge of this to be straight, and I cut it with scissors. Is not straight, driving me insane. Better, much better. I can handle the wonky when it's supposed to be wonky, but not when it's not. Okay, and oh yeah, this bathtub is gonna fit perfectly in there. Let's trim the bottom off. And we're going to trim off some of this top. Okay, well, this is going so well. Sharon says, I have to go. Thanks, Alice. Love your layout too. I can't wait to share this. I will have it posted to the Scrap Happy Org Insta for anybody that hasn't followed us yet there. Yeah, I know. Make sure you come and follow us. It's been really fun. We've been posting some videos, posting some different things, sharing all the good stuff. Do I want that underneath? Yeah, I think so. Cool. And so my normal tendency for this would be to overthink it massively, like massively. Because I'm live here on camera with you, I kind of have to just roll with it and be like, what can I squish in? Is this gonna work? And I'm telling you, like, that is a win. That is a win. So yeah, Donna says, don't y'all have photos to share from reunion? We do. We do. I can we can post them up in the group in so that everybody can see some of our fun. It's a very good idea. Thank you. Okay, and there we go. Oh, I think I could sneak another one in here somehow. It's like, should I though? That's the question. Just because I can, should I? And then I have to remember which way is vertical on this. Yes, we obviously took a lot of photos. Afterwards, we were trying to compare whether like which of the two photo places that we went to. Um, yeah, like which one we liked more. Yeah, that's like an unfair question. That's what we discovered. That was a very unfair question because they were just super different places and really a lot of fun, each in their own way. So Allison had perfect idea for you, Donna. She said you can see quite a few on the blog, Misty's post, and her post. And I have a post that kind of shared more behind the scenes, like before stuff. You'll see my hula hoop antics that I got up to in Target. It's like we are here for fun. It has started. Alice's post. Oh, see, look, she's getting you hooked up with all of the things. So you can go just over to the Scrap Happy site, and in the menu, you can find the entry for the blog. The other thing that's new this week is the final episode of the 10-part series that I've been working on is up. It's all about scrapbooking yourself. And I have to say that this series, it's so good. It's so good. Like not like to my own horn. It's just I feel so passionate about helping people tell their stories and get their stuff documented. And I can't believe how many scrapbookers that I've talked to over the years that don't really make pages about themselves. I think there's been somewhat of a change, and I think anybody that's been near me has already heard like all my arguments for it. But um I think I just know that like a lot of scrapbookers start out as moms and they start scrapbooking about their kids, but their own story doesn't seem to make the cut into the scrapbooks. And I think we're the one person that we are most suited to scrapbooking because literally that's our story. That's what we can tell. So I've really loved the series because it's really helped look at different ways to get more of your stories into your scrapbooks. So if you're not following the Scrap Happier podcast, then go and give it a listen. It's in all of the different podcast players. And if that's like confusing to you, then you can actually listen to the episodes right on the Scrap Happy site. You can go to in the menu, just look for the podcast, and all of the episodes are there. Now, there were two episodes that kind of interrupted that series, and it took me a long time to get the series done because I had a break from the blog for a while. But super happy to have the chance to really get that finished up now, and um, just the different kinds of topics that we could really dive into. It was amazing. Yeah. So, yeah. I think that's heartbreaking, and hopefully one day Donna he'll realize what he even said about like that. She said that her son didn't want her scrapbooks. He's like, I don't know why you're doing it, Mom. I don't want them. A I have issues with him. But you know, I guess like that is his right to not want them, but also um kind of heartbreaking that he doesn't find that important. So yeah. I'm glad that you're still doing it because it's important to you. And I think that, when it comes down to it, that's all we can really control is like doing what we can for ourselves. So there you go. She's like, I'm doing them for me. Best attitude ever, right? Best attitude ever. Beth said that she's really enjoyed the podcasts. Yeah, I really love having like that topic like that, right? And being able to really dive deep into it was awesome. I've I have a little class that I made quite some time ago about scrapbooking. It's called Scrapbook You. About scrapbooking yourself, more like creating a highlight album about your life. This was a total deep dive into all kinds of different stories, so quite different. Um, it's more like the scrapbook you would be like a jumping off point, and then the other stuff would be um, more of the deep dive. So you got the deep dive through the podcast now. Um, Jackie says, Alice, you would be proud of me. After reading Misty's blog post the other day, I went for my walk and practiced making selfies in front of a bunch of different colors of crepe myrtle bushes along the way. Okay, well, A, I'm so jealous that you have the crepe myrtle bushes because they are so beautiful. I totally fell in love with them. And you were practicing your selfies. We did a selfie class at the reunion. It was so fun. Okay. I don't know that I can pick this up yet, you guys. It is not in a place, so I will hold it up so you can have a peek at where it is heading. Yeah, looks really good. Hey, super fun. You can see how all the pictures will fit into the rays of this beautiful sunshine with purple rays. But I think it worked out good. I might add like a little more color in the rays. We'll see. We'll see. It's like there's so many good things that you can do. Um, that stitching is really tantalizing, and I don't like stitching, but I could do fake stitching on here and add a little bit more of that because that might be really fun too. Yeah. Okay, let me switch things up here and wrap things up because can you believe we're at the top of our second hour? Yeah, amazing. Donna's like, it looks awesome getting all those pictures on one page. And like this is a page that I don't know if it will have a bunch of journaling. Maybe I might write it into the sunrise. Maybe that's what my decorative feature is going to be. Rather than stitching, it will be like little handwriting telling stories. Like that would be perfect, actually. But just the chance to go to something like this where you get to hang out with all of your scrappy friends and make new scrappy friends too, right? Like we see each other here, and with lots of our events, we get to chat a little bit more. But it's yeah, getting to see everybody in real life, give real hugs. That was been amazing. Gail says, I love your layout. Alice, you're so creative. I Thank you. I will start with that. And I would say that I think we all have it into like within us to sit and play. And sometimes we get stuck in the messy part. And I think today you kind of saw me get into the mess. Like when I had all the pictures just laying there and I could see this idea in my head, like with the sun rays, right? But the pictures themselves don't lend perfectly to that. And so I solved that problem with the purple paper and then it made it so much better. But if I had stopped when I said, "Oh, that just doesn't look right," then I think that you know, we have to sometimes push past that awkward part and let that creativity like figure it out for us. And I think that you literally got to see that in action, yeah, as I was making this, and I think that it's so essential that we give ourselves that chance to solve those problems. And yeah, I'm loving what happened here now. So I'm so glad that it worked. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that something that you saw today has inspired you. I hope that you check out the amazing kits from the Scrap Room at scrap-room.com. Come and check out what we do in the Scrap Happy membership. You can tell how much I love being part of this group because like I am part of this group. It's not like I am the boss of the group. It's like I'm part of this. It's a real community, and I it's such a pleasure to get to hang out with you and do fun scrappy things together. So and go to amazing little scrapbook events where we get to do other stuff together too. So yes, awesome. Thank you so much for today. Have a really great day and happy scrapping. Look, the flags are waving you goodbye. The AC has kicked on again. Awesome. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.